Because when they go into the Korean stores or certain things like that, they are followed, they're watched, and they don't want to be watched, but they're watched. And so they had this shirt right here that's saying, you are watching the wrong person because I do not steal. Thank you very much. This is another popular shirt. Then on the back, it says, you're faking like you're shopping, but I know you are watching. So, you know, a lot of people and I know even a person that don't even like going to Walmart. You know, when you come out, you don't have a shopping cart with you. And they ask you, hey, can I see your receipt? I know people that don't even like that. They feel offended. So that's what Dare to Wear clothing. So if anybody coming to Heaven and Trinity's boutique, and I'm going to have the information on the store, on the screen, and purchase any item in the store, they will receive money donated to them. Every week, money is paid out. I pay every week. Anybody purchase any of these Dare to Wear t-shirts, you'll receive $5 each time. So even if you don't live in the surrounding areas, what you can do is get on social media and find out the surrounding areas in York, Pennsylvania, and Harrisburg, even as far as Baltimore. Send them into the store. And you must first send in your $3. I'm going to put the Cash App information on there. Send $3. That'll cover your shipping and handling. You'll receive your package, your order forms, your membership card. That'll be registered in the store. So when somebody come in, they give the number that's on the back of your car, so I know to send that credit towards your towards you, and you get paid, and it is be sent to you Cash App also. So make sure you have a Cash App account set up on your phone or whatever, so I can send the money right to you. And that's what this store right here is all about. It's all about you sharing in the profits for promoting us. That's the whole thing. And put money in your pocket. Even children. I don't care if you're in elementary school, middle school, high school. It doesn't matter. You can earn money with the with the approval of your guardian, your parents, or your guardian, your mother, father, or whoever is over your guardian. And that's the purpose of this store. So I've always been a person to encourage people. People that know how to cook, sew, or whatever. I always encourage people. I say, open up a business, even if you have to open it up in your home, in your house, in your apartment. I understand everybody doesn't have an entrepreneur spirit, and I understand that. But you that do, you don't have to go to the banks and wait until they give you a loan to do whatever. You can save up money or start in your house. I opened up this store. I've always had an entrepreneur spirit. I opened up this store. No financing. Didn't go to a bank. I didn't go to a credit union. I didn't go to a friend. I used my own money. My own money. And when I come in this store, when people come in the store, I get a lot of compliments. Number one, because they like the way it's look. They enjoy of me. And I'm talking really to our people who are called the black people, aka black people, African Americans, and all of that. I'm really talking to you, because when you go to McDonald's, Burger King, to the mall, any department store, any grocery store, they're owned by other cultures. They're owned by the Asians, the Cajuns, or the Caucasians. They're owned by other cultures. The Arabs. I was born and raised in Detroit. In Detroit, the Arabs own the gas stations, 97% of the stores, all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I went to Detroit a few years ago. I stopped at Church's Chicken. I think it was the Indian type of people that were owning it. But the vestibule, it wasn't large, but it was full of our people and in our neighborhood. And I went in there and I felt some type of way. And I started looking at us in the vestibule, and I started looking at them that was in there, that was cooking and owning the Church's Chicken. Any of you ought to heard of Church's Chicken. And I was like, wow. Our people are just giving them their hard-earned money. And these people are just getting rich, sending their children to college. You see, that's why it's a t-shirt in here. It says a consumer, and it has a lot of people in the line picture of people in line pushing a shopping cart. A consumer is what? A consumer is a person that gives their money to other people, and that's what it says on that Dare to Wear T-shirt. Okay, and then that's why it has consumer power. What? Boycott, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you this: like my stepson, Devontae Jones, graduated from Penn State last year in May. Okay, and now he's going to law school. And when I went to the graduation, and I was sitting there, a lot of Asians was walking across that stage. And the only thing that could come to my mind as I was seeing that was, we've paid for their education. Why? Because their nail salons and everything else is in our neighborhoods. So you go to work, and you're obligated to go to that job that you work every day that you're scheduled to work. If it's 5 days a week, 6 days a week, if you're going for overtime or whatever, you go into that job, okay? But when you get paid, whether it's every week or bi-weekly, whatever your pay period is, when you get that money, you come out of your pocket and you go to that Asian store, that Arab store, you go to the Caucasian store, and can I get that right there? And you pull out your money. How much I owe you? Like, my cash register is right there. It's behind this this right here, where I'm videoing. Okay, so you come and you pull out your money. This is what you went to work for. You went to work for this. This is part of your pay. And you go into the grocery store, that department store, that clothing store, whatever store, and let me get this right here. It's a keychain. This keychain is real stone. Bam. Give them your money, and you take this, put it in your pocket, and you go. That's what you do. And that's what you do. And that person grab your money behind the counter. He grabs your money. He puts it in the register, or whether you pay by a credit card, because we accept credit cards too. Okay, the point is what you're saying. You just put money in that man's family's. You put money in that man's pocket for his family. He's sending his children to college. He's sending his children to school. And what you do, you leave his store and you step out and you go back to your neighborhood, and some of you go back to your raggedy neighborhoods. And that's true, and that's real talk. And that's all you know. That's all most of you know. That's all most of you do. There's some, that's why I've always tried to take my time and encourage people. I tell you, open up a business, start in your house. There was a young man a couple years ago. The young lady told me he was selling dinners on a regular. I said, hook me up with him. I hook him up. She hooked me up. I talked to him, told me where to meet him. I would go to him all the time, buy 1 or 2 dinners from him, then give him a $5, $10 tip on the top of that. A Hebrew man, who, AKA black man, trying to do something. So I can't get him rich, but if I could, I will set up a plan or some type of business plan. I would have did that for him because his food was good. I didn't need 2 plates, but to support him, that's what I did. You see? And I support him, and I don't know what happened. He just stopped selling it. I didn't ask him why. But his food was good. You see, because I believe in supporting our people. If I go purchase a car or go whatever, and if that salesperson is of my culture, I go to him. You see, even though the establishment may be owned by someone else. And that's what I'm telling you. And on this video, I'm encouraging you. We need more businesses of our people. Like, it was a lady that came in here today, and she was just so impressed with the store and how my kindness, my respect, and she loved the way that the store looked. And because this store has some quality items. It's just not no cheap stuff in here. Matter of fact, the handbags and the things that's in this store is most likely what you don't see in other stores. Because that's how I sell them. I don't buy a bunch of the same thing. You may buy this or that handbag, but nobody else might be able to get it because I only got one. And even if somebody like today purchased one that a young lady came in, a woman came in here last week, and she purchased a handbag and got some compliments on it, and the other lady, I guess the lady wanted that same handbag, but I can't do that. I don't do that. So when you get something from here, you're probably gonna have one of a kind, basically, or it's gonna be spares. Probably where you go, it's not gonna be that many people that's gonna have what you have when you buy out of this store right here, and that's true, and that's how I try to keep it. I got Obama umbrellas, hats, caps, handbags, clutch bags, wallets, because people were buying that. I was down to one, so I had to restock on that. But you know, I just want to, that's the purpose of this video. We need positive, somebody not getting over. Now, I opened the store, right? And yes, when the person come in here, and when I get the website up, they're gonna come out their pocket, and they're going to come to the counter right here, and they're going to hand me the money, or they're going to pay by credit card or however, and they're going to give me money. But remember, this store is set up where there's a membership card that you can have, and we'll donate money to you when somebody comes into the store and purchases you, because that's just my heart. Let me say something. All my life coming up, I was told that I would never be nothing. I'll be like my no good father who never was in my life. I used to just always call him my biological. That's what I used to always call him, because he never was in my life, and he never did anything for me. He never taught me anything about life, and he abused my mother. So me and him, we look alike. That's just natural. That's my mother. He was my father. I didn't start calling him my father until after he passed. He died around September of 2015, and out of respect for him, that's when I went from calling him biological to my father. Okay? So all my life, and you look on my other videos, I wrote 3 books. I might show you again on the next video I do next week. I'm going to start trying to do a video every week. And I was told I was stupid, dumb, retarded. I'll never be anything. I got mentally and physically abused real bad. I've been homeless on the street. I'm back in Detroit, walking from Wyoming. I lived on a street called Northline and Intervale, over there near Wyoming and Schoolcraft. I went to Mackenzie High School. I went to Quarters Elementary. First, I went to Pattengale Elementary. That's over there near Joy Road and Grand River. Then we moved, and I went to Quarters Elementary over there on Roseline and Davidson. That school was closed over there near Wyoming and Schoolcraft, Wyoming and Intervale, in that area. And then I went to Noble Middle School, which is junior high school, middle school, over there on Fullerton, near Fullerton in Wyoming. And then I went to Mackenzie High School. And all those years, I was physically and mentally abused all the way to the 12th grade. My mother was still putting hands on me. So my point of telling you this, you can still be strong. I had to deal with the people in the neighborhoods, fighting, fellas coming up to me wanting to fight, all of this stuff, then getting a house, and all my life in the house, being abused, kicked down the stairs, head banged against the wall, told I was stupid, dumb, retarded. I didn't have no confidence in myself. And I'm telling you my story so you can have the strength and know that you can make it. You see, it made me strong. It didn't break me. You see what I'm saying? All that stuff I went through coming up, it didn't break me. It made me strong. It made me it taught me how to be real, not to be fake, not to be phony. So if I can do it and break through, I used to be on the street. Look here, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. You have a quarter so I can buy a Coney Island, because there's a lot of Coney Islands in Detroit. At that time, Coney Islands was 50 cents. So I used to ask, you have 50 cents so I can just go get me a hot dog, because I was hungry. I never robbed the store, stuck anybody up or anything when I was coming up. I took a lot of physical and mental abuse to the fullest. I never was on drugs, never was an alcoholic, and none of that. You see? So if I can do it, and I was skinny coming up. So I was like in my 20s, only weighing like 150 pounds. You see? So I'm telling you my story not to downrate my mother for abusing me and saying all the kids, speaking all that death in my life. And then my older brother bullying me. I was terrible, but I made it. I made it. You see what I'm saying? I made it. It made me strong. It made me to where I deal with people. If they shady, whatever, I deal with them on that. You see, it made me strong. It made me wise because the Most High was with me. Now, I'm going to say this to you too. We can talk about being successful and striving to be successful on this earth. But the main thing is your soul. That's why I have a sign behind that register to say heaven and hell, your choice. And I'm going to show you that to you. Let me see if I can show that to you right now. So I'm going to you to see these posters right here. So I got the heaven and hell video right there. Okay. And then I have another one. It says stop black on black crime right there. You see? So we're a store with a purpose. So that's the reason why I asked you all to support Heaven and Trinity's Boutique, because I'm out here for a reason. I'm here to, and I'm this, you all know this ain't professional anyway, so I'm straightening it out to the camera. But my main thing is not to be professional, but to be truthful. Listen to the words, just like the t-shirts, the words. It's about the message. If we can just get, we're trying to sell 1 million. It want 1 million of these t-shirts sold, Having a Trinity, and pay you while you're doing it. $5 for each t-shirt that's sold because of you. So Having a Trinity's Boutique, the speaker, because Having a Trinity's Boutique is a Speakers Organization LLC company. Okay, so anybody come in and purchase a shirt, they're going to be available online. We would donate $5 to you for each t-shirt. So if you sell, and it comes with an order form, all of that's going to be in the package. Mail, just cash at me $3 to cover the shipping and handling, and you'll receive your package. Okay, and anybody that come into the store, and then when we have it online, when they go online and purchase a Dare to Wear t-shirt, or you're going to get $5 for that. The rest of the stuff in the store varies to whatever the amount is, to whatever the amount or whatever it is. It has each thing has a price on it. You know, so I enjoy doing this thing. I enjoy being the kind. I enjoy giving money to people because of somebody came into the store and purchased something. You see, I want people to flood in. I want to be children. I want children in elementary school promoters. I want to send money to them with the approval of their parent, mother, father, or the guardian. I guess I'll send that to them. They won't have to go out there and steal. Just tell them to come in the store. When I get the website up, go to the website. That's what I'm all about. That's what I want to die for. Okay, so I want to say this. This stuff is what I'm talking about, and what I've been talking about is earthly. But I have to leave you with this. You can be financially successful and live in a nice car, nice houses, luxury houses, drive the luxury cars, all the quality clothes that you want. But what you have to be interested in and what's most important is your soul. And that you have to be right with the Most High. You have to be right with the Most High. I know everybody call him Jesus. I know we live in a Caucasian society established by the Caucasian society. I know most of us, we went through the 12-step program. And when a lot of people, when I say the 12-step program, they think I'm talking about alcohol. But no, I'm talking about school from kindergarten to 12th grade. So our minds have been conditioned. So I don't say Jesus because they didn't call his name Jesus before the 1500s. I call him Isa by the Hebrew name, okay? But when I say that, I'm saying who you all call Jesus. You have to go to the Most High, worship him in the name of his son, who I call Isa. But I'm talking about the same individual, okay, that you're talking about when you call him Jesus, okay? Because the letter J didn't come into... and yeah, I've said this on other videos, and I may repeat that because you may not seen the other video. You may not watch the other video, but you may watch this one. But the letter J didn't come into existence until like the 1500s. Okay? So the apostles and all of them back then, they didn't call him Jesus because the letter J didn't.